Hello, Mountaineer Nation. As the Pitt Panthers overcame a 10-point deficit late in the fourth quarter to beat the Mountaineers 38-34 in a thriller in Pittsburgh. It was the 107th edition of the Backyard Brawl. And yes, the only thing I could think of is what the great and late Denny Green says. If you want to crown Pitt, then crown them in the Backyard Brawl. Crown them then. But we knew who Pitt was. They were who we thought they were. They're our most hated rival. If you're a West Virginia fan, if you grew up in West Virginia, and even if you attended West Virginia University like I did, you grew up not liking the Pitt Panthers. It was time to beat Pitt, and if there's a team on the schedule that you don't want to lose to, it's the Pitt Panthers, and this was a bitter loss. And let's take it from the top. At 3 minutes and 9 seconds, Pitt dropped a bomb on West Virginia, a 40-yard bomb. At that point, West Virginia University either meets the moment or they don't meet the moment. West Virginia got the ball and was 3 and out. 3 mysterious play calls that went nowhere. Under pressure. What you have to do with 3 minutes and 9 seconds left, you have to play the game and you've got to win the game. West Virginia did neither at 3 minutes and 9 seconds. And if you want to break it down, when you're looking at the running backs, you don't want a north-south runner running east-west. Finally, after 2 years, a telecast pointed that out. West Virginia keeps calling Donaldson to run around the end. He is not a halfback. He's a north-south runner. Jaheim White is not being utilized in key moments. We needed his speed, something to break that game open, because Pitt was laying for us for what the play calls were, and the coaching staff did not deliver. And I get this. Pitt played 60 minutes. West Virginia University only played 57 minutes, and that's the difference in the game. Forget all the BS about the referees and this and that. The coach of Pitt can go around talking all what he wants to talk. But that's a bunch of bull. You won the game. Your team played 60 minutes. West Virginia has played 2 Power 5 opponents and has not met the moment in either one of those games. That's a fact. You can't count the University of Albany. West Virginia has played 2 Power 5s and did not meet the moment. Big-time quarterbacks make big-time plays at big-time moments. 3 minutes and 9 seconds is etched in my brain. Big-time coaches make big-time play calls in big-time games. They secured the victory. That's just the way it is, and there's no other way to put it. West Virginia let Pitt off the hook. And if you look at the secondary, guys flying all around the ball, but nobody playing the ball. This has been going on for 3 weeks in a row. They can't find the ball. Quarterback scrambles. Have 2 of the slowest runners as quarterbacks in Aller and Holstein. And you're letting them scramble out of the pocket for 10 and 12 yards. Holstein gained all of his yards, which was 59 yards, in the last 4 minutes of that game. Look it up. Google it again and watch the game. The last 4 minutes is where he got all of his yards. Were the adjustments. West Virginia, this is about production, and West Virginia University Mountaineers are not producing in the clutch. You've got to meet the moment. That's what this is all about, and that's what this WVU season is about. You have a junior, senior laden team across that line. There was no excuse for what happened in not securing that victory. And when you look at that secondary, some big-time changes have to be made. Back in that secondary, it's too leaky. It has to change. And at quarterback, Garrett Green, would you please show up? There's something going on between that quarterback and that coaching staff. Because at 3 minutes and 9 seconds, you have got to make a play and you've got to put the ball into your playmaker. Question, do you want Garrett Green to have the ball, or do you want Donaldson to have the ball in the clutch? If he goes back to pass, he can make something happen. But it didn't happen. And that's what it's about. But looking at the bright side, you still have 9 games to play. In the Big 12 Conference, you've got new competition coming in Colorado, Arizona, Arizona State, and Utah. West Virginia still has a chance to win the Big 12 Conference. But you're not going to win it by playing like you're playing and it being coached like it's being coached. The coach looked like a winner looked like a loser at the podium at the end. West Virginia University, the Mountaineers are known for their fight and their tenacity. And let's get out after it on Saturday with our next Big 12 opponent, which is Kansas, 12 noon, back on ESPN2 in front of the nation. And that's what it's all about. See Ivan Franklin. One minority voice, one view. Leave no doubt that production is the answer. See you later.